I like seeing stuff like this. I like seeing when companies watch what works for one company, what works for Disney Plus, will work for HBO Max as long as they execute the quality right. I don't know if they will. We will see, because a lot of the DC shows have not quite been up to the standard of like the Netflix Marvel shows. We'll see how it goes. So this is coming from Hollywood Reporter. This just came out. John Cena, James Gunn tackling Peacemaker series for HBO Max and DC. So this is going to be the way that Disney Plus has WandaVision coming out and a couple of other titles. They are going to build their streaming network with stuff that will be supported by their comics universe and also supported by their larger theatrical releases. The announcement of the prequel series spinoff comes 11 months before The Suicide Squad comes out. The Suicide Squad is not due out until August 2021, but it's already getting a prequel spinoff. Wouldn't it be interesting if the prequel came out before? It's not going to. James Gunn, the writer-director behind the movie, is teaming with actor John Cena for Peacemaker, an action-adventure comedy series for HBO Max. HBO Max has given a straight-to-series order for an 8-episode first season, with Gunn writing all 8 and directing several episodes. So it'll be his baby, including the first. Cena will reprise his role from the upcoming movie for what will explore the origins of the character. Also great. Great to cross over having the same character in the TV show represented in the film. Gunn and Peter Safran, a producer on the Conjuring horror movies as well as DC's Aquaman, will serve as executive producers, with WWE superstar turned actor Cena acting as co-executive producer. Gunn's Troll Court Entertainment and Safran Company as the entities involved, as is Warner Brothers Television. Okay, so they're going to make a lot of money. Good for them. The goal is to have Peacemaker go into production early 2021, prior to Gunn beginning work on rival Marvel Studios' third Guardians of the Galaxy movie. The Suicide Squad is scheduled to be released in theaters by Warner Brothers in, August 6, 2021. Well, we'll see how that goes. Peacemaker first appeared in a 1966 comic published by Charlton Comics, which was later acquired by DC. Charlton was a whole separate company. The character of... You should go look up the history of Charlton Comics sometimes. It's kind of a wild story. The character of Christopher Smith is a man who believes in peace at any cost, no matter how many people he has to kill to get it. That's my kind of guy. According to HBO Max, which announced the series Wednesday. Sources say the character has proven to be a favorite among the Warner executives thanks to this scene-stealing ways in early cuts of the movies. Okay. Peacemaker is an opportunity to delve into current world issues through the lens of this superhero, supervillain, and world's biggest douchebag. It sounds a lot, said Gunn in a statement, sounds a lot like Deadpool. The announcement of the series gives a sense that HBO Max should be renamed DC Max at this point. Interesting. Peacemaker becomes the latest DC character that's getting his own series for the recently launched streamer that seems to be getting more and more of the DC brand. They will be getting more of the DC brand. I'll do a separate story about that. But for now, in the works is a crime drama spinoff of Matt Reeves' upcoming The Batman, centered on the police working in Gotham City. Mega producer J.J. Abrams has pitched a tent, in the Justice League dark territory of the DC universe, working on a supernatural show featuring Constantine and Zatanna, among others. WarnerMedia's other mega producer, Greg Berlanti, has his 4-color heroes in a sandbox, which is separate from the CW shows he oversees, such as Flash, Batwoman, and the upcoming Superman and Lois. Yeah, it's a lot of shows. He also has shows such as Doom Patrol that move from the DC Universe streaming platform to HBO Max, and the DC shows on CW also pop up on HBO Max, giving more armament to WarnerMedia's platform. HBO Max is also spending dozens of millions of dollars, making Zack Snyder's unrealized version of the Justice League movie into a 4-part event. Yeah, pretty apparent they want to bring the DC heroes into HBO Max and really make DC the core of HBO Max. Betting heavy on the comic book universe and taking elements from the big screen tentpoles and translating them into digital series is straight out of the Marvel Cinematic Universe Handbook. Marvel will be debuting its first series, WandaVision, on streaming platforms Disney Plus by year's end in December, and has several others in production. It's well underway on developing 2 or 3 waves at this stage, but today's announcement shows that DC is on the move to catch up. Cena, who has appeared in movies such as Blockers and Bumblebee, next appears in Fast and Furious installment F9. They're going to be going into space eventually, which they really are. Scheduled to be released in April 2021. He is also the author behind the best-selling Elbow Grease picture books. He's rep by ICM Partners. What do you think of this? Do you think DC can replicate the success that Marvel has had with it? I kind of think they can, especially because Marvel's stuff is going to be probably getting weaker and weaker over time. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Definitely subscribe to the channel. It's a huge way to support me. I appreciate that. And click the bell for notifications. And you can also check out my work at collegeofthedead.com. Pick up a copy of College of the Dead Graduation Day, where college costs you an arm and a leg. It's an ongoing zombie apocalypse series. Full color. It's the second one out so far. You can also get the prequel. And the third one is also in the works, College of the Dead Spring Break, of course. Also, sign up at epicmermaids.com. Make sure you're on the email list for The Mermaids. It's an ongoing full-color series. It's like Game of Thrones with mermaids. I'm sure you're going to love it. It's very, very cool. It's going to be launching October 2020. All right, I will see you again soon with another video. And if I don't see you, I will miss you.